How you doing? How you doing? I'm your handsome, slender host, Chris Williams. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, this is the Chris Williams Show. So, according to ESPN journalist Stephen A. Smith, he said that Primetime Sanders should be the next head coach of Alabama. Let me tell you, Stephen A., this is not going to happen. After Nick Saban has retired this week, Alabama is no longer a hot commodity. Players are transferring out. Players like Kool-Aid McKinstry, um, players like Jalen Milroe, all those players are transferring. They're not going to stay there. So Colorado is the new hot commodity because Primetime Sanders is the head coach of Colorado. Now, uh, let's see, if Primetime was still if he was still at Jackson State, right? And Alabama called him up and they said that Nick Saban's retiring this year, whether they go to the national championship or not. Um, so in that case, Dion might be the Alabama coach, but Colorado is the hot commodity. Different recruits, new recruits are coming over there, and they're building a legacy at Colorado. Alabama is going to be in they're not going to be in no man's land, but it's like Alabama's not going to be the same. Nobody's going to want to go to Alabama. Everybody's going to want to go to Colorado, Oregon, USC, LSU, and Tennessee. They're not going to Alabama. Alabama's going to end up being like a South Carolina or a Kentucky that's very mid, right? Sometimes Kentucky can be like 8-4, uh, 8-5, right? The fans they accept that. That's still a winning record, but that's mediocre for Alabama. That's mediocre. Alabama has always been winners. They all sometimes they had losing seasons, but not a lot. But Coach Prime, if that's a good ticket or a even if a lot of recruits are going to go to Alabama, if Prime was the head coach, I just feel like there's so many expectations that the Alabama fans really uh they really expect of the Alabama players. And not saying that Prime can't reach that expectation, but at the same time, Colorado allows you to build, right? Colorado has not been winners since the early 2000s and the early 1990s and the mid 90s. They haven't been that good since. And they had a 1-11 record, and like a year ago or 2 years ago they had a 1-11 record, and they are now they were 4-8, right? So Alabama expects them to win right away. But with Colorado, this allows him to build, right? They're 4-8 this year. They go 11-2 this season. But I would say with Stephen A, yeah, that's a good take, but at the same time, it's not going to happen because Prime is trying to build something at Colorado that's going to last a lifetime. He's trying to win a championship at Colorado, and Prime will win a national championship with Colorado. Now, mind you, guys, it's going to take some time, right? And I feel like Colorado is going to be uh, the sleeper team to get into the 12-team playoff. Now, I don't know the way for that. Maybe they can go in at 10-3 or 10-2. And mind you, they are going to the Big 12, which is a easier league, right? They don't have Texas, they don't have Oklahoma, right? They have Houston, They have Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, Kansas State. So and then they have Kansas. So they don't really they have competition, but at the same time, like their roster is just stacked now. So yeah. But this is the Chris Williams show. God bless. Love you guys. Peace.